What up, Dokkanners? I know things are a little bit slow on global right now, but we have a bunch of easies that are going to be dropping later on tomorrow night. And then we've also got a possible info dump that could be dropping tonight in terms of the LR Godku EZA details. So while we wait for that, there's actually something very interesting that I came across that actually gave me 18 Dragon Stones for free. That's right, 18 Dragon Stones. So for most of you, this is going to be new information because most of you probably have not tried to do this. But for the small chunk of you guys who are already pretty hardcore, might have already done this out of boredom, curiosity, or whatever, then this doesn't apply to you. But for most of you who have not, if you have 52 green keys to spare, this is going to be a great thing for you guys to check out. So let's see what I'm talking about. I am referring to the Golden Frieza SSR units. These random nonsense characters, if you don't know what these are, these basically come from various different SR Friezas that we get through Dokkan. This one in particular is a Super Strike event drop unit, so it's free to play. Even if it was summonable, these units are utterly and completely useless. But as a personal goal of mine, I want to have every single unit rainbowed. I want to have every single unit in general, so I've been trying to do this on my own. And normally, I never really actively sought it out. I would just pick up the medals that were needed to awaken this character from the Baba Shop, because there's a lot of different ones here. This is from like the old school Dokkan where they would throw a ton of medals at you, even if it was unreasonable, and they would expect you to get this done. So I would just kind of wait for these medals to drop in the Baba Shop. Occasionally, you know, I would see it, I would pick it up. You see me do this during live streams, like kind of what I'm doing right now. I'll just buy these medals, you know, whenever it's useful. But now there's actually a cool way to do this that actually can help you in general. So even if you don't care about those units, you should still do what I'm about to tell you, because you can gain up to 18 Dragon Stones for free. So if we go to the Resurrection F story event located in the Portal of Memories, you just simply click on this. It's the only one that will not have the complete symbol next to it if you guys have done everything up until now. Actually, that's not true. The Ginyu Force ones as well. But anyway, just this should stand out. So if you click on Resurrection F, there are so many different stages here. Now, with all these different stages, you might be thinking, Toon, you're going to be getting a Dragon Stones for each one. Sure. Okay, I get it. Let me go do that. No, not exactly. So let me show you the breakdown here on the Dokkan Wiki. Not every single stage gives you a Dragon Stone. For some reason, I guess it's because they didn't want the idea of giving out 39 free stones for one story event. So they kind of messed with it a little bit. So we've got a total of 13 stages here. 13 stages in total. Out of all of these, only 6 of them actually give you Dragon Stones. So as you can see on the right, there's a whole bunch of no's. If we look at stage 3, that gives you 1, 2, 3. If you look at stage 6, that gives you 1, 2, 3. If you look at stage 10, that gives you 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 10 through 13, 6, and 3, all those different stages give you 3 Dragon Stones a pop, totaling to 18 Dragon Stones. So even if you don't want to do the whole Golden Frieza medal grind, which most of you probably won't, just simply going through these stages manually will give you those 18 Dragon Stones, and that is the most important thing. So I would highly recommend that you guys do that. The reason why it's going to take a little bit of time is because this is an event from back in 2015, like the dawn of Dokkan. So if you guys were around during that time, let me know in the comments if you guys actually did this. But this is not an updated event, meaning now we're used to running Z hard and then getting credit for all 3 runs in one go. That's not how this is. If you want to actually progress through, well, you don't have to actually do all 3 difficulties to progress. If you just do it once, the next stage will appear. But if you want to get all the different Dragon Stones, you have to do each difficulty manually, and it is without auto. So the added issue here is that these stages are pretty big. There's a lot of area to traverse. So it's going to be very tedious and annoying to do it. But again, you're doing it for the free 18 Dragon Stones. I was so surprised when I was going through this. Initially, a couple of these stages I would do, and I think I just did stage 1 and 2. I never went to stage 3, and I was like, you know what? I get it. It's an old event. It sucks. They will eventually revamp this. When they do, we will be able to run through this a lot more efficiently, and we'll get stones for it. But before that time comes, whenever that is, you guys should still do this so you can earn all 18 Dragon Stones. I was really hoping that this would get updated during the Resurrection F Dokkan Festival, but they didn't do it. So take the time to go through this and do that. Now, as an extra thing that I will mention to those of you who are going to be a little bit more hardcore about this, there are some added benefits to doing it this way, because once you clear all of these different stages, now you're going to have a much better way to farm out these medals. If you want to know just how many medals you need, look at how many units there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, this is for JP. So we could count that this is not there. Also, this is like a commemorative, I don't know, starting Dokkan unit that apparently like you only got 1 copy of or something like that. I'm not sure. I think you only got 1 copy because here it shows that yeah, there's no ×4 here. There was only 1 given. So Yeah, this SSR Final Form Frieza. You know what? Subscriber challenge for today. If you guys have any of these golden Friezas already rainbowed, or if you have this Frieza right here, then you win the challenge. You guys subscribe to the channel, because I need to know how many y'all are hardcore day one Dokkanners in here, because I don't think I've ever seen this except for like an asset in Super Battle Road or something. I've never seen this unit before on anyone's account, even as a gimmick friend unit. Never seen it. So yeah, anyway, look at all of the medals that you need for this. 25 for first form, 7773. 25 for first form, 7773. 25 for first form, 7773. It just adds up. If you want to get all of the medals that you need for just one copy, you need about 140 of the first form, 80 of the second form, 80 of the third form, 100 of the final form, 27 of the golden Friezas. If you want to rainbow everything, then you are going to need almost 1,000 of the first form, 660 of the second, 660 of the third, 680 of the final form, and then 200 of the golden Frieza. This is what I'm setting out to do, because there's not much else to do in Dokkan, and I'm kind of getting sick and tired of link leveling. So this is going to be my goal. Unfortunately, I don't have enough green keys to do this. I've been doing this already, and my drop rates have been horrendous. But yeah, this is going to take me quite some time, and I don't know how long this is going to be till I can actually get this done. I would not be surprised if by the time I run out of keys, they actually update this event, and then all of that effort was for nothing, because I can get it all in a much easier way. But anyway, yeah, this is what you're going to need to do if you want to get all of these golden Friezas awakened and rainbowed, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. Now, the last thing that I want to point out when it comes to those medals is that different stages have different drop rates for different medals. So there's one really great thing about the Dokkan Wiki here. It shows you the best chance to drop on each medal. So if you're looking for like the golden Frieza medal, you want to go to level 12, you want to go to level 10. These two have the best chance to drop that one at a time. If you're trying to go for like third form, right now I was working on third form. Third form Frieza has the best drop rates on level 6. There is no category boost on this story event, so you could even bring your link leveling team into this fight, as there are going to be a couple of fights that you might end up actually facing, because even on auto, there are a lot of different enemies spread out throughout the stage. And then more important than that, you can get some extra stuff here. So there's a benefit for those of you who want to go manual. There's a benefit for those of you who want to go full auto. If you go manual, if you land on a Tech Ginyu Goku stage, you will get one of those medals dropped at 2 to 5, which will obviously make your process go faster. If you land on a Jocko, then you will get a golden Frieza medal drop guarantee. If you land on a gold item capsule stage, you will get one of these 4 items. I think you can also get other stuff. And then the biggest draw is stage 13. Stage 13 gives you the support item Whis. Recently, I was asked on a live stream, where's the best place to get this? And at the time, I hadn't fully finished this stage, so I didn't quite understand just how effective it was and just how much you could get for this Whis on this stage. So I recommended Genius Bulma Battle Prep, which I still think is a very good stage, but I did say that Z Hard was the way to go. Unfortunately, Whis is not a Z Hard item. Whis is on the hard stage. So if you're trying to get those like gold capsules, you're going to be getting these items and not Whis, which is very surprising. Why is Whis here, which damage reduces more than the Icarus? I've never understood that. So it's actually on the hard stage. So it's random. You're competing with a whole bunch of other items, so it's not always a guarantee. Genius Bulma Battle Prep is good to get a bunch of different items if you're looking for a bunch, but if you're focusing on one, this is actually not the best place to do it. The best place to farm a bunch of Whis for World Tournament or whatever, Red Zone, is going to be stage 13, full power Whis. In fact, I'm going to show you now a run on this. So we're going to go to stage 13. We're going to go to the Z Hard, and then we're going to use, this is my link leveling team right now. It's like a Goku's family, Pure Saiyan, Hybrid Saiyans. So, okay, we are going to go through this manually so I can show you. So as you can see, this is a very old looking map. Look at how long and like unnecessary this is. So we're going to pick up this gold capsule on the right. This is not a Whis. This is going to be another item that we can pick. Oh, we're getting lucky here. Okay. So we're going to pick up this. Okay, so we're getting 2 gold capsules. Okay, now we want to get that final gold capsule if it's possible. Oh, if I had used the 4, we would have had it. No. All right, it's fine. All right, so let's just fully auto this. Actually, you know what? I still don't want to auto because I want to see what the item is. It's not a guarantee that we're going to be getting the Whis. The Whis is not a guarantee, but it's a significantly better drop rate than the Genius Bulma Battle Prep. And in 3 runs that I've done so far, I have earned 7 Whis. I earned 3 on the first run. I earned 2 on the second run and then 2 on the third one. So my rate of success has been positive so far, but granted, it's a very small sample size. So you guys will have to do this a little bit more to see if you're getting the same sort of luck. It's probably not going to hold out the entire way through. You might end up with a couple of dud runs, but we got one Whis right there. That support item, if it's gray, that means that it's Whis. So we'll check it out, and we will see. With one run, we got one Whis. This doesn't cost you any stamina. There is no stamina to be spent, as this is a permanently portal of keys sort of thing. But there it is, right there. So I've got 3,500 of these Whis. I know a lot of you guys who are kind of new to the game who might be struggling with Red Zone, Super Battle Road. There's a lot of purpose behind using this Whis. It's one of the most useful items in the game. So it's very much recommended that you guys have a nice, steady influx of these items whenever you're trying to take on some of the tougher events. If you guys are brand new to the game and you're losing to an event over and over and over, it can be very frustrating. So the least of your problems should be your items, and that's why Whis is definitely an important one. Going through this, taking the time, it's going to be very tedious, very time consuming, but what else is there to do right now, right? If you're one of those people who's currently feeling like, you know what, Dokkan's dead, I have nothing to do this. We're not asking you to link level. There's no Dokkan event medal grinding, anything like. You're doing this with a purpose. You're getting free stones, and you're getting one of the best items in the game. So do it. Do it. I will be dropping another video later on tonight, hopefully, if we get some sort of info on the LR God Coup, EZA. But until then, I'm going to be doing this. And that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this stage. Have you guys done this story event in the past? Did you already get all those free-to-play stones from it? If you have, did you try doing the whole Golden Frieza SR medal grind? If you did you give up? Did you keep going? Did you actually finish all of them? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know when to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and remember to Dokkan responsibly.